Hey everyone, it's Mario, and today I'm going to show you how to create the perfect studio villager home in Animal Crossing New Horizons. So, the perfect studio villager home in Animal Crossing New Horizons. So perfect is obviously subjective, but for me, the perfect villager home needs to have the 4 basic amenities. It needs to have a functional bathroom, a kitchen, bedroom, and a living room or hobby room for your villagers. Alright, so let's have a look at the studio home. Alright, so here's me in my little kingdom top. Alright, so I'm actually going to show you the villager home in the Room Sketch app on your Nook phone. Alright, so let's pull that up. Alright, perfect. Here we go. Alright, I'm so thrilled with this layout. I really feel like it's so customizable, but also it encompasses all those 4 amenities that I mentioned. So here we go. Alright, so if you look on the very upper left corner of the cube, we've got our kitchen. So we've got the stovetop, the sink, the fridge, and a bit of a countertop there that can sort of function as your dining table or like a work desk, like I've used here. Now on the opposite side of that, we've got the toilets. I'm really quite proud of this one. So you see you've got the toilet, you've got the sink and the mirror, and you've also have a shower. So this is more of like a wet bathroom style. So, you know, bring a wiper. Bring a wiper and drainage. But yeah, so this is such a great compact and functional bathroom. So everything you need to do in the toilet is right here. And that's blocked off and it's right in front of the bedroom. So got the bedroom here, got the bed, a side table, a lampshade, and we've also got this little separator over here that will also give you space to sort of add in accessories. So here, just add in an alarm clock. And on the bottom left corner, we've got a living room. So we've got the couch there, and they've got a TV. So this is just the general setup of the studio home. It's very compact, it's very small. So one thing to note about villager homes in Animal Crossing, you can actually expand them like you can in Happy Home Paradise or your own home. So you're fixed to these dimensions. So this is really important to just keep a note. When you're customizing or shifting around the proportions of this, you're fixed to this. So this to me is the most balanced sort of configuration of this studio setup, but I'll show you later on. For Sasha, I sort of changed these around just to fit his personality a bit more. Alright, so here's the top of the home. If you'd like to see the grid, just to see how I've positioned everything with the grid. So you can see it's pretty even here, pretty evenly spaced between all the elements, which I think helps in sort of making sure that each space has enough room to actually have all the elements that it needs. So yeah. Here it is, and let's just have a look at all the walls. So here's what it looks like for the kitchen and the bathroom. Side of the bathroom, the bedroom and the living room. And finally, this is what the living room and the kitchen looks like. So here another view at the top. So you can sort of gauge the spaces that I used here. So yeah, that's my perfect, quote-unquote perfect studio villager home for your villagers. So I'm actually going to go out and have a peep at some of my villagers. Hopefully they're in their house and not crafting. So yeah, let's just save and quit. Let's go around. Let's pay Dora a visit. And she's home. Hopefully she's not crafting, because that will replace one of the furniture to have the crafting table, but hopefully she isn't. Oh no, she's crafting. Okay, I'll just put in some footage of what it looks like when she's not crafting. Alright, so let's go pay Mira a visit. Oh no, Mira's not home. Okay, let's hope that Sasha's home. Sasha is home, perfect. Alright, let's pay Sasha a visit. This will be fun. Alright, So here's Sasha home. I'm super happy and pleased with this. So I've used the sort of same general layout, but this is sort of mirrored image somewhat. So instead of the kitchen in the upper left, so I've put the bathroom here. Let's just say hello to Sasha first of all. Oop, not that. Oh no, not Sasha outing me for not having talked to him for a while. Sorry, dude. Okay. So here's the toilet. So, very similar to the one in the Home Sketch App. We've got a sink, we've got a toilet, and we've got the shower head. So again, it's a wet bathroom sort of style. And yeah, very compact. It's functional. And another thing about these perfect quote-unquote villager homes is that we need to be able to squeeze through and access all of the amenities and the equipment as well. So like the shower, if Sasha wasn't in the way, I would be able to turn it on and off. And yeah, so we've got a bit of a compromise for Sasha's home. So to make room for his larger sort of cozy bedroom and living room area, I've had to make the kitchen smaller. So here he's just got a sloppy sink, his fridge, his stovetop, and I've actually just placed the espresso machine on the top of the fridge. I'd imagine that he probably doesn't use it that often, so maybe he's just placed it there temporarily, and if he needs to crack it open and use it, it's right there. Maybe get a ladder though. So for Sasha, I really wanted to emphasize the bedroom and the living room area because his default home was very cozy. So I wanted to sort of keep the essence of that, but sort of even push the concept even further. So here it's got a large like living room, just hangout space area. And this small table here actually acts as his dining table. You know, just really chill. He's got a coffee plant over there, and I would imagine like Sasha to be sort of into skateboarding. So I've given him some skateboards over there. And yeah, so you can see that I've sort of stuck with his turquoise and yellow color scheme. I think it suits him really well. So yeah, and here we go. Here's his bedroom. So I'm super happy with this. So he's got his little desk over here with his little tablet. For some reason, I imagine Sasha to have a tablet and not a laptop. Just very oddly specific, but it just feels correct. So he's got his his bunk bed over here at the top. He's got a little couch here for reading. I just imagine Sasha to be quite the reader. And yeah, so I'd imagine that he'd also be, you know, just have his little knickknacks over here. And my character just scooched into the wall. All right. So yeah, I just feel like this is just very cozy. I feel like adjusting the bedroom just so it's slightly larger fits Sasha's character really well. And he's just roaming around and stuck in the toilet. Alright, well that's it for my perfect studio villager home in Animal Crossing New Horizons. If you liked it, please definitely feel free to take this concept and customize it to how you like, and customize it to your villagers. I'd love to see your variations on this concept. Alright, so while we wait for the 3.0 update, let me know if there's any other Animal Crossing content you'd like to see from me. And yeah, so just really happy and excited to connect with the Animal Crossing community here. And yeah, let's just keep the creativity alive. Alright, that's it for me for now. Bye-bye. Oh, I need to wave goodbye in the game. Bye-bye.